One of the sweetest thing as a player, more especially as a backup player, is when you fill in the void very, very well. You fill in to the point that nobody looks back and say, "Oh, I wish this particular player was here." And I'm talking about Kiwior himself. Kiwior has been so good since if he was doing the job of Gabriel, Gabriel who had injuries, and he's been so good. He's been so phenomenal. He's been so fantastic. The man Kiwior, not especially in the first half. Look at his block against the former Arsenal guy. Yeah, look at his block. Very, very good defensive block, although in terms of physicality, injuries. But then again, what a fantastic block. Had 100% draws won, 100% pass accuracy, even got his first goal. You understand? I mean, it was wonderful. It was wonderful for Kiwior. However, his partner in crime was actually the person that let the ball just go. I mean, William Saliba. What's up? You for just allow this guy get 3 points. At least let him be proud and say, yes, I have gotten 3 points. Do you understand? Let him be proud and say, yes, I've gotten 3 points. But it just did not happen. And Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 2. And it was just a very, very nice game to watch, basically. The Arsenal side came out. They started with the house on fire. How many minutes? Boom, scoring their goal. You understand me? However, we were pegged back by a fantastic volley from Eberechi Eze. The defending, I could say, the defending not to go well, sure. But let's not still take anything away from the goal. You understand? However, the truth about the matter is, you see this Arsenal side, I don't think that they really, really want to play out their life. You understand? Because somehow, in as much as I know that Mikel Arteta has come out to saying that he's going to delay the party for Liverpool, blah, 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 and all that, deep down, psychologically, it will definitely affect the players that they feel like it's done and dusted. There is absolutely no way Liverpool is going to lose the remainder of the matches. Yeah. So they know that deep down it is done and dusted. So right now, Liverpool just needs one more point against Tottenham Hotspur, who has been shipping in all the goals. They've been swallowing goals a whole lot, left, right, and center. Everybody's beating them pretty much, and they're coming to Anfield. So it's definitely a done game. It's definitely a done and dusted affair, But good one for for the man, as I said, Kiwior. I don't know William Saliba this season. Even when Gabriel was there, come on, there are times he makes certain mistakes. There are times it's just that those mistakes are not mistakes that will go on to defining the outcome of the match. Most of the times, Arsenal end up winning these matches. Do you understand? However, these mistakes, it's not the first time. This is not even the second time this season that he has made, one or two mistakes that are not just okay. Do you understand? Talking about William Saliba, and I feel like he's a very good defender. Don't get me wrong. He's a very, very good defender. Very, athletic, he's strong. Do you understand? Reader of the game, basically, but I feel like he's a bit too relaxed, He does things with the make I just do and nothing they happen kind of something. You understand? And it doesn't really help him. It doesn't really help him. And you don't want to go and make these mistakes like this now against the likes of Paris Saint-Germain, where you have good players. You understand? Because definitely I know that priority for the Arsenal side is the UEFA Champions League. So you don't want to make mistakes like this. Mistakes like this can be very, very disastrous. But however, kudos to the Crystal Palace side getting a 2-2 draw. And of course, you cannot take anything away from Arteta's goal. Not most persons will score such a goal. Do you understand? It shows that if you have that confidence, he says, okay, maybe I will do it, and you do it. So kudos to the man, kudos to Mateta. Kudos, I don't know. Some persons will say David Raya's fault. He was not positioned well. You cannot blame David Raya for that goal. Should I tell you why? Because the way the Arsenal side is set up, when you're building from the back, yeah, the keeper is supposed to be involved, or most of the time, the keeper is involved in play. All right, and it was just a very, very harmless situation. So it is okay if the Raya goes out a bit, try to be involved in play, and nobody expected William Saliba to make such a mistake. Do you understand? And boom, that was basically the end. So I don't want to blame the Raya at all for the goal. It's just basically Saliba's fault. You understand? However, I think psychologically, as I said, the fact that they know that Liverpool are definitely going to be winning the league, it's already affecting them. In fact, they don't even have the time for this Premier League anymore. You get me? So, anyways, that's basically my thoughts. Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling. Hmm. Let me know what you think about Raheem Sterling in the comment section. Tell me your thoughts, basically, for the whole entirety of the match. And